Hey guys, welcome back. Quick note before we start. I don't know how long the stream's going to be. I'm thinking it might be a shorter stream because I'm a little tired, and there's also a hockey game on tonight that I would like to watch. But it kind of depends on how it goes. We might get sucked in, and I might just kind of watch the hockey game off to the side, and maybe just do a full stream. Who knows? But just so that you're aware, that's a possibility. Last time we took part in a hunting competition. We got 2 of the 3 trophies to get, and we won a bunch of money and some pearls. And we had a servant who was sick get blown up and like turn into an owlbear. Excuse me. And apparently this is happening all across the kingdom. And we dissected, but she was still alive, someone, and basically found out that some people are eating seeds or something that apparently opens up portals which monsters come through. And if the seed is in their stomach, then the monster kind of blows them up and comes out. So that's what we're dealing with. On our way to figure that out, we've got 2 quests. One of them we're going to do pretty sure for sure tonight. And then depending on how I feel, I might do the second one. The first one we're doing is we got word that some goblins are praying to Lamashu, which is like the goddess of monsters, and apparently are taking in great delight in humans blowing up into monsters. So we're on a map with their in their camp, and we're gonna find out if they have anything to do with it, I guess. Not really 100% sure what we're doing here. But yeah, that is where we're at. We made it to the village. I'm surprised these goblins managed to build something without immediately burning it to the ground. Now we have to find out who's in charge here. So yeah, we're basically going to be interrogating these guys. They totally know what's going on, right?
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, where are we? Oh, we're not bad. We're getting close to another level. Let's go with us, Beastie. You'll like it there. Friends in the village. Food too. Hey, why he be roaring? Hey, Beastie. We know Foodie. We be friends. That's gonna be a high level guy. I think he's gonna be like level 11? Level 9. He's blurred. Displacement? Blur. That's gonna be annoying. Let's try this without using resources.
Serves you right.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, Valerie's way behind here. Oh, we can thread the needle! And we missed. Of course you hit. You hit twice. Cool.
Taste my fury.
That was like a 40% chance to hit, and you hit twice. Put on Valerie. Again, I didn't get to go on like the surprise, or even the first. No, this is the first round. Never mind. We're just going last.
A solid plan.
I thought we had a surprise round.
You deserved it.
That's unfortunate.
Let us strike as one.
Cool. Natural one.
Tear them apart.
And now it's a 18 to hit? I don't think charge takes that much off, does it?
This is going to hurt.
Must move at least 10 feet. Da, 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 da. After moving, you make a single melee attack. You get +2 bonus on attack rolls. And a -2 penalty to your AC. So, for some reason, our AC jumped up 4. 2 of it was because of the charge. No idea where the other 2 came from.
Forwards!
Any last wishes?
That's unfortunate.
Do not falter. They go down.
It was a little rough. Took a couple hits, which I kind of call BS on, but it is what it is. Force Reaper? Okay, that kind of looks like their forts, so let's maybe explore outside first.
The path is
Yeah.
clear.
That was quick. This is a big camp then. Way over there.
Tread lightly. Let us be careful.
I know it's locked. Guess you can't pick it. Hey. Hey you, potion gulper. Like quests? Going on missions? I have one for you. What is this task? Short tail, make shorter. See Beastie in cage? My friend and I looking after him. We divide work. I open gate, friend goes in, feeds the beastie. Got it? The goblin glances around, slightly irritated. But he be lazy, go away. What I offer is open gate, you go inside. Give beastie food. Are we running errands for goblins now? Please tell me you are not serious. What did you call me? Potion gulper, like sword swinger, like bow shooter. One of those who go run around woods, go deep in caves, on missions and quests like that. Heh. Now that's just the kind of language the old legends need. Just imagine, this is the saga of Tormin, brave potion gulper, who ran around the woods doing missions. Amazing, haha. Won't this animal attack me? No, nothing like that. He'd just be a pet. Like slug or spider, small spider, or grot snake. He pauses. Little grot snake? Missions require I get paid first. You be such greedy fingers. What can give you? The goblin glances around. Nothing. But his eyes gleam. You have an experience you never unforget. You not unforget. Fine, open the gates. Well, you real hero, I sees it. Go in, play with him. I bring food right away. And fight.
I am yours.
Hey,
to
Valerie,
command.
go first.
Can you make an epic
Yeah.
promise? I need inspiration. This is where I step in.
That's unfortunate.
Burn. Hey!
Okay.
Aim carefully.
Onwards! Ah!
Serves you right.
Six damage. 3 damage. Really? See, again, like 16 to hit somehow.
Flames take you.
Uh-huh.
Bring it! Here!
Attack!
Stay behind me!
Alright, not bad.
You deserved it.
Taste my fury. Tear them apart!
Well, concealment was bound to make its appearance, unfortunately.
A solid plan.
Let us strike as one!
That's unfortunate.
Any last wishes?
I love how the arrow just bounces off. And neither side is getting decent rolls.
This is going to hurt. They go down!
The path is clear.
And how mad are you gonna be? He's gone. Atch. No, believe it. The BC attacked? No. Who would have thought? You're not angry, yes? Why am I wasting my time on you? They come, come on. Hey, they be, bestie. Fight, flee. Oh. Run, hurry, flee.
Burn!
Feel like you're missing a lot more often than the 5%.
This is where I step in.
I don't know if Murray might be able to charge. Oh, but not if you go first.
Do not falter!
You're hitting an awful lot. I think all three of them have hit me twice in the first round. That is really suspicious.
Forwards!
Flames take you.
Serves you right.
Okay, cool. So Tristan didn't do his thing. We just completely got screwed on that again.
Onwards!
Aim carefully.
Cool, cool. That was amazing.
Taste my fury.
Second natural one for her.
You deserved it.
The only way she can miss. Okay, can you actually do your thing now? That would be great.
Bring it! Stay behind me!
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure she's been hit twice every round almost.
Attack!
He is not hitting at 40%.
This is going to hurt.
Any last wishes?
Tear them apart! Here!
Cool.
Let us strike as one! I can't keep this up
Sure.
much longer.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Love it.
Solid plan.
Game is not cheating at all.
Burn!
How may I help?
Quadritium Durinos.
18? One per caster level. You are level 9, so that means you rolled a 9 on 5d8. Cool.
Quadritium Durinos.
27's better, but still crap. We should... Our healing range is... 14... Or, sorry, no. Wait, yeah. Yeah, 14. So we barely did the bare minimum on our first one. But it's 14 to 49. So we did just over half on that one. That is complete crap. Ouch, enemies, don't dare touch us or Lamanchu curses you. Oh, I should have saved it. Hey, why are you pushing me? I'm too handsome to die like that. Don't eat me. I be all elbows. I taste bad, terrible.
There was another way.
Oh, you are
I require
fast.
healing.
What in the fudge?
This is where I step in.
flames take you.
Forwards!
This blur is really annoying. Oh, you're not fighting defensively.
Do not falter.
That could explain a lot.
They go down. I can't keep this up much longer.
Cool!
Serves you right.
Taste my fury.
Aim carefully.
Right here, my friend.
Matritium Durinos.
Why does this seem to, like, consistently heal better? It's 4d8, right? This is 1d8 less, with the 20 max, and the other is 25 max. But we seem to consistently heal so much better on that.
Magritium Turinos.
We should save it. I didn't save it last time.
Anything else?
Are you
I wrote it like I saw it.
still singing? Why is this lasting so long? The game bug? Continues for 2 rounds after you cease performing. That's it. It doesn't increase with level or anything.
What troubles you?
Oh, it's still on. It is. For whatever reason, we didn't stop singing.
And Lindsay was called forth. Applause, please.
I'll go ahead.
Giant spider legs.
Enemy near. A solid plan.
Serves you right.
Three and 2. Ow! Ow!
Taste my fury.
Cool.
Tear them apart.
Although, really, we have not been affected by concealment very much, so
Let us strike as one.
can't really complain too much about that.
Forwards!
Mm-hmm.
You deserved it.
I require healing.
Yeah. That was a problem as soon as Mary opened up the gate. Also, don't know why she opened up the gate, because it says it's locked. The icon says it's locked. It does say open though, but that
I'll go ahead.
doesn't make
Don't
any
hesitate.
sense to me.
Let's make this quick. Taste my fury.
5d6, yeah, you don't seem to do super amount of damage.
Tear them apart!
Let us strike as one.
A solid plan.
Serves you right.
Okay, that's a little suspicious. 25% chance to miss both attacks, and that's happened twice.
They go down!
Do not falter. Ha!
Forwards!
You deserved it.
Burn.
Not sure why a Murray needs to roll so high to hit the guy. Only 26 AC.
Onward.
Aim carefully.
Any last wishes?
Flames take me.
There we go. 4 eyes. Hey you, Jumbo, come here, I'll punch you hard. Cluck cluck, you stupid Hulk. Hey you, Jumbo, come here, I'll punch you hard. Cluck cluck, you lame potion gulper. Yeah, this is
path is
totally a trick.
This requires your attention.
Wasn't expecting a trap, must admit.
Anything else?
You'd be scared, huh?
Tread lightly.
You talk to the merchant.
Let us be careful.
Taldan Horseshoe.
I've spotted something.
Good belt, good belt. It's 4 decks. You use intelligence. Hmm. Yeah. As you approach, the goblin stands, grinning with wide yellow teeth almost as sharp as his eyes are. You notice a large, dirty sack behind him, which you almost mistook for a second goblin. Ah, an adventurer. Greet and welcomes. I work. A buyer. I sell. I trade. Whatever you want, sword swingers. Need I offer. Want to buy something? I can see it in your eyes. Yes, yes you do. Just 5 money pieces. Not got that much? 10 then. No? Twist my wrists, I give you discount. Just half. Half 100. So we have a deal? Deal? Sticks out his palm, trying to shake your hand. Why even talk to these vermin? Just cut them up and forget about them. What are you selling? Everything you need for adventures. Spellcasting, sword swinging, just like yourself. Who can you beat with metals and crafting like that? Only today, only for you. Bestest weapons made by Goblins' bestest crafters. Just wait. The goblin reaches into the sack by his side and produces a stick with a rusty nail at the end. He swings it several times with a swoosh, almost hitting his own ear. This one can bring whole troll down. Take it. Not many coins. Don't like it? Fine, I can sell you a hydra if you like. It'd be a good hydra, all teeth and claws. Just a giant house of money pieces, and it's yours. He puts on a grim expression, as if afraid of being cheated. Delivery. Cost you, though. How's the merchant trade? Not good. One can't trade with them. They know money, not a single slivs, shiny, or copper circle. Only teeth, rocks. The goblin suddenly brightens. Hey, what about you? You have money? Just as suddenly his eyes narrows. But maybe you try fool me. See wares, take wares, run. If so, I see money first. Show me your wares. Here's some mace of Charrock. Nice. Good luck with your trading.
The path is clear.
I found
Yeah,
something
I was going to say, it's going to be another trap, isn't it?
Applause, please.
This requires your attention.
Applause, please.
I'll go ahead.
I found something interesting.
Anything else?
Ha ha ha! Ouch. Velshane. +2 Animal Bane Velshane. Two-handed. I think it would do more damage to animals. Ouch! Can't believe it. He passed all the traps. The goblin taps his fingers together, as if it helps him think. Beads of sweat are forming on his brow. What do I do now? Do. Ah! I do know! I do! The goblin raises his hands, as if welcoming you. Congratulations, Shanks! You passed my first test. And for that, he begins drumming his fingers again, and the bead of sweat builds, one becoming so large it begins to curl his ear down. For that, you get a gift. Wait here. I bring it right away. I'll be back before you know it. The goblin begins backing away, wiping his shaky hands over his rags. Little pest! I'll cut you in half! Go on then, get out of my sight. Having backed away to what he deemed far enough, the goblin raises 4 fingers defiantly and spits at you, and scampers off in a run, giggling to itself. Guys make it really hard to let you live.
Let's head out.
This looks like it's probably going to be like the chief hut. Or chief's hut.
The path is clear.
You can't go here. Get lost where you come from. Don't come closer, I poke you with a spear. Poking hurts. I don't want to get poked.
Tread lightly.
Ooh.
I am your shield.
Knock, knock.
To victory!
This is where I step in.
3 and 3. Just don't do enough damage, Lindsay.
Taste my fury.
Stay behind me!
That's unfortunate.
Serves you right.
Bring it!
This is going to hurt.
Attack!
Burning infusion. We burn her? It? They?
Let us strike as one!
You deserved it.
Tear them apart! Yay!
Burn.
That's unfortunate.
A solid plan.
Do not falter! Ha!
Any last wishes?
They go down!
Flames take you.
Forwards!
Onwards!
Kaboom!
Let us be careful.
No way up there, I guess.
Right here, my friend.
Magritio, Turinos.
I I am yours to command. Here. We will prevail!
Oh, we had to get pretty close for that.
Aim carefully.
Of course we missed. Deuced. No fire damage.
This is where I step in.
Stay behind me!
Taste my fury.
She missed the attack? Miss. Oh, we skipped Kristen's turn. Cool!
Attack!
Mm-hmm.
Bring it!
Cool!
Serves you right.
Let us strike as one! Ha!
This is going to hurt.
That's twice now they rolled a 20 to hit me. The last 4 attacks, they needed a 20 to hit me, and they've hit 2 of them.
A solid plan. Forwards!
Tear them apart!
You deserved it.
I can't keep this up much longer.
So how long does that happen?
Burn.
Aim carefully.
They go down!
Probably a +1 ring. It's one. It's one.
Something bothering you?
Uh-oh. I should have healed up more. Come here, beastie. That's a good one. We'll be giving you food. Dinner, lunch. Eat up that stupid Nomnock. It's about time. Fools, Nomnock laughs at you. Ha 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 ha. Amatsu herself, and I can't even read that. We already touched you and kicked you and tied you. We be seeing how Goddess protects you. Why be stopped? Release the beast. Come on, come on. Where be your dinner? Here it is. Not here, you stupid animal. Take your muzzle off me. You not eat me. You eat him. I told you. Told you. Amatsu, have mercy. Run away. Hey, YB. How be? I'll hear my orders. Strife tactical wardrobe? Where? Don't leave me here.
What for Gorum? Attack!
Flames take you.
Aborone Sentes.
Do not falter!
Any last wishes?
Sure. That's amazing.
A solid plan.
Taste my fury.
Onwards!
The goblin leader showed his heels, but one of his subjects seems to know something useful.
Just letting the ink dry.
What the hell? Why is that staying on?
It's just not my lucky day.
I'll go ahead.
Huddled behind the statue of Lamantiu, a batch of goblins cast angry glances at you, muttering threats and curses. One of them, apparently the bravest, steps out, shaking his fist, and howls at you in a quavering voice. You not dare come closer. We catch one of your kind before, and Lamatsu cursed him a terrible curse. She do same to you. Hey! The goblin tied to the pole shouts at you, struggling against his bonds. Don't listen to them. You don't need them. Let them run. Come here, I'll tell you something. Something important. You are creepy looking. You must now make a choice between justice and mercy. Don't fear the wrath of an evil goddess. It's not her who will judge you for this choice. This will stay between your soul and your own deity. Huh. Yeah, now I'm scared. What will Lamatsu do? Send another owlbear for us to skin? Lamatsu or not, you will be responsible for anyone these vermin kill or maim. Do not press your luck. Cleanse your lands of these monsters. I'll let them go. I've been kind of playing my gag where it's just like, I'll give everyone a second chance, and then if they squander it, then I'll kill them kind of thing. I won't dirty my hands on you. Leave here at one. That's not what it is. Fine, so be it. I'll spare your life. You can't go here. Get lost to where you came from. Come on, make yourself out right now or else.
Ha! The Shatshanks not believe knock-knock. Poked him with words, and spears, and torches. Bite him, kick him. Who be survivor now, huh? Knock-knock. Me. Always me. Hail Lamashtu!
There's a voice line. The goblin tied to the pole has seen better days. He's covered in filth and a wide variety of burns, bruises, claw marks, even a bite or two. Even a bite mark or two. Yet he's smiling widely, as in triumph.
Greet and meet heroes. Seen how I dealt with them? They were like, we be smashing you. And I snarled back, no, I be smashing you. And the beast was, rah, and bite again. That's it.
Who are you?
I be the ear of Lamashtu. No, not that. I be the seer of Lamashtu. That's who I be. Her favorite of many. I bring her message. She protects me. Sends me offerings to eat and whatnot. I be important. Very important present.
The goblin grins widely and then falters. What makes you think you're the seer of Lamatsu?
I had dream. Lama told Knock-Knock in her big white arms, rock me, let me suckle her skulls, pet my head and sing. Who's smartest? Who bravest? Who favorite? Knock-Knock, that's who. And the next day, proof. I found nest, untouched with eggs. It be a sign. And bigger sign? Llama just saved me, right before your eyes.
The goblin leans in as far as he can, nodding, the cords creaking as he does so. He moves to rub his belly, but the cords stop. Why did they want to kill you?
It be because of that half-head shaman. Bees bite his back. He be crazy. Something get in his way. He be snarling and poking people with fork.
He huffs, then grumbles and shivers, as if trying to dodge invisible pokes and prodding in his memories. What do you know about the incursion of enchanted beasts?
Beasts? Llama be their mother, like all beasts. But she not birthed them out this way. No way. Half-head shaman lie to make people fear him. Shatshank stride around all puffed up. Everyone bows. Even King won't bark a word against him. He says God has sent us these beasties to answer his prayers. He even made us uproot village. He says there is thing of goddess nearby, where beasts come from, called womb. And he calls me a blasphemer.
The goblin frowns, then shakes his head. What should I do with your kin?
They deserve a knock across heads, all of them. Yet, better not knock. You see, Big Mother Idol? Shatshanks hide in her shadow so can beg and whine for Llama to poison, stab, bite, kill whoever hurts goblins. Don't make Lamashtu Mother mad. Let them live.
The goblin casts an angered glance towards the other goblins, huddling behind the statue of Lamatsu, and hisses in disgust. The goblin becomes strangely thoughtful, perhaps reverent? Oblivious, the goblin nods at the statue the goblins are hiding behind. Thanks for the information.
Hey, where you going? Wait till I untie myself. I go with you. We heroes, we march together. The shaman fled. I bet your hide he come back for revenge. He hates you, Longshanks. Hates your guts. Mine too. Let's follow him, then kick him hard in his guts. Teach him a lesson. We kick the king in his guts too while we be there.
Who's this king he keeps talking about? Knock Knock nods fervently, as if hoping you do the same. Knock Knock stretches against the pawns. An evil little throat cutter, and an arsonist to boot. That's exactly what our company needs. Please me, we can't reject this cutie. You want to go with me? That's weird. Why does that happen?
See for yourself. Heroes need muscle, right? Also need brain for plans. Someone with pretty face to charm everyone. And needs leader, heart of the group. I can do all of that.
He nods, finishing his case. Why not? Join us.
Onwards for the adventures!
We've located the Goblin Village. I bet it stinks to the heavens. Still, we'll just have to cover our noses and brave a visit to these pests to discuss their theology. Oh, was not expecting that. Oh, we still gotta talk to the ranger guy too. Oh, we've got some talking to do. To the tavern. 'Cause I gotta talk to the ranger and Knock Knock. I think that's it. Might be other people. Oh, wow. Did I not loot this, or did this refill? I want to speak with you about what happened at the Elven camp. Okay, so we're just going to be talking to people. So this is going to be like the next hour, hour and a half, I bet. Of course, it was an interesting experience. Before raising that half woman as undead, you said she looked like Nortellera. Who is that? That is my daughter. Did I mention her earlier? I should say the resemblance turned out to be superficial. Norty would not have reacted so cowardly if she rose as undead. I was a good enough teacher to raise her strong, restrained, sensible, and able to evaluate her situation before acting. She would have weighed everything thoughtfully, rather than immediately pleading for death. It seems to me the experience changed you. Yes, that's true. It's strange I do not think more about who might have killed me. I should crave revenge, but I do not. Time and again, I remember the moment when the power of my gift brought that young elf back to the dead. It was exciting. For the second time in my life, I felt her divine presence and the power of my gift. Power itself. Isn't unlife a wonderful blessing? By my own will, I can wrest someone's beauty out of time and into eternity, to preserve them in this world forever. I really want to do the lawful good option, but the power really does intrigue me. I don't know, but your power does intrigue me. It intrigues me as well. Sometimes it feels like two forces are fighting inside of me. One is my logical side, which strives to understand my gift, to evaluate and calculate the consequences and limits of its potential. The other is deep and hidden. It laughs at the first, and urges me to simply enjoy the power I've been given, to breathe it in. Which side will win? Someday we may have to find out. Enough about that for now. Certainly. Thank you for the conversation. Farewell. What is my alignment at? And it's definitely pushing more towards neutral. Yeah, I definitely need more lawful actions. It's annoying that a lot of the good options seem to be like
lightly.
neutral good. Alright, let's sell stuff and talk to people. Oh, I'm over here. Interesting. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. Harm pulls at his beard, muttering something that could either be prayers or curses. Upon noticing you, he wrenches. He winces. Eh? What? Ah, it's you, me. I still don't understand. How did you manage to break the anvil with your bare hands? I can't stop thinking about it either. Maybe it was a sign from above. But if so, what does it mean? Has Torag admitted defeat and turned his back on his fortress? Did Grotus extend his hand to take what was his before its time? He keeps straining to hear the answer, but to no avail. But I'm sure that it happened for a reason. Someday I will understand what happened and why. Someday. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. Sell some stuff. Decent amount of cash. Alright, let's start this. Yukon stands absorbed in his thoughts, which must be as heavy as the gaze of his dark eyes. Noticing you, he gives you a distracted nod and waits for your questions. Tell me about yourself. Life's story is open to you. You deserve it. Ask. Where are you from? Where's your homeland? Thuvia, far south. A desert that treats the sun orchid like gold. Father took me to Absalom when I was 13. Never been to my homeland since. Roads always lead north to Absalom. He shrugs. Where did you learn how to use a bow? When wayfaring, he answers. Traveled through the Northlands countless times. Guarded trade caravans. Those who paid with gold dealt with merchants. Those who wanted to pay with steel dealt with me. Do you worship Toreg? Yes, Yukon nods. All gods are even in the eyes of men back in the motherland. Choose the one that fit best, though he's a dwarf god. He shrugs and glances at his longbow. Used to guard decent men and craft bows. Toreg blesses both guards and crafters. Do you have any family? No, he answers indifferently. Mother died early. Father died later. He stays silent for a while, then resumes. Wife Amanda and daughter Clarissa died recently. Toreg blessed their souls. Tell me about Amanda and Clarissa. Why ask? Yukon winces and stays silent for a while. Loved them. He finally answers, turning away. Let's change the subject. Yukon nods curtly. Tell me about your life in the Stolen Lands. Happy pages of life. Good to recall. Hurts to come back. How did you end up in the Stolen Lands? Got married, he answers. Crossed northern lands back and forth for a long time. Often came to the Stolen Lands. Spent nights in Bristol Hill. Recognized Amanda there, and she recognized me. One day realized leaving wasn't desirable anymore. Have you lived in the Stolen Lands for long? Too long. Forgot how to defend. Too short. Not enough to raise a daughter. Depends on how you measure time. Do you like it in this country? Yes, but the Stolen Lands have no credit in that. Seen many places worth staying. Always passed by. Yukon shrugs. People by your side are more important than woods and hills around you. Found those people here. Tell me again about the trolls attacking your village. Yukon swallows a lump in his throat. They attacked at night. Slaughtered everyone, he answers. We all knew about trolls. Never thought they would come to the village. Never believed. Yukon closes his eyes and shakes his head as if in denial. They came before dawn, plundered houses, killed dogs, cows, people. They ate, then gathered everything they could and left. Let's talk about something else. Yukon shrugs indifferently. Tell me about your wolf. Not mine, he answers. Noticing his answer isn't satisfactory, he goes on. Never wanted a pet. Never needed one. But couldn't slay the trolls, defend the village. Just called for help. Ranger shifts his frowning gaze to the side. Everything grew dark for a moment. Fainted. Came back with the tongue of this dog on my face. You should accept his help. He's absolutely loyal to you. Yukon frowns. Never called for this dog. Guess he should be accepted? Just don't know. Aren't you going to give him a proper name? Yukon sighs. Not mine, he explains. A name would make him mine. I see. Let's talk about something else. Yukon nods curtly. What are your plans for the future? Yukon's eyes looks at you, but his thoughts obviously wander elsewhere. To protect you, he shrugs. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry for your loss, Yukon. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help. Anything I can help you with. Yukon nods gratefully. Thank you. Talking with you already helps. You're not much of a talker, right? For a moment, you can almost glimpse a smile in Econ eyes. Someone has to be, to balance you. I won't torture you with more conversation right now. We'll talk later. That was quick. One of Knock Knock's ears perk up as you approach. He fixes you with a single eye, and waits. I'd like to know more about you. Knock Knock smiles. Come to the right place. He jabs his thumb into his own chest, then narrows his eyes at you suspiciously. But depend on what you want. Depend on what you what. Depend on what you what knowing you want. How'd you get the name Knock Knock? Knock Knock looks sheepishly, then his eyes narrow, as if remembering. Sound when others hit my head with rocks and sticks and boards. Make knocking noise. Gives me lumps. Usually hit me 2 times. He rubs his skull, which now resembles a tiny cluster of knobby, calloused hills. He then gives a feral grin. And I show them. The hero. Then I knock knock them. I gotta pick this because I gotta become more lawful. I don't like having to be stuck being lawful. I think when we play Wrath of the Righteous, I'm definitely gonna have to not be a monk. I might be like a fighter or something. Just not being able to pick what I want, but picking what I have to for religion or alignment purposes is annoying. From pain comes strength. Knock Knock shakes head. No, mostly hurt, and stop hurting after a while. Barely feel it. That's what I... Never mind. The tribe hitting me, giving me name. Knock Knock makes a face. You think. It's hard to tell. It's Knock Knock's fault, though. Mom not raised Knock Knock in cage. Let him run around, get in adventures. Who was your mother? Knock Knock shrugs. Not know. One day, realize I am wandering around. Go find other goblins. Then, he wraps his head twice. Knock Knock. What do you mean you were not raised in a cage? Knock Knock nods and gives you a pitying look. You Longshanks raise your Shortshanks bad. Goblins raise right. Keep children in cage until bigger. It's a smart way to raise kids. Not wail and cry unless put spiders in cages. Or snakes. Miss your village? Knock Knock frowns, then lights up. The village! Then his expression breaks, and he sighs, wistfully. Yes, it smelled like toads. Beasts eat bad goblins. Children kept in cages, all they should be. His face lights up again. But at least no see Chief again. That good. Enough talking about you. Enough, he nods. I'd like to ask you about goblins. Knock Knock blinks with his right eye, then his left one. Well, ask. Why do you mangle words? Knock Knock peers at you, and shakes his head slowly. Not us, you. You Longshanks and Halfshanks are drunk with words. Use too many. Like a cloud of flies out of your mouth. All that noise make it hard to listen to you. See? Here you. Knock Knock raises a hand and flaps it around. Pantomiming talking. Me, Baron. Great word. Ask. Words. More words. Then boring words. The hand slows, then dips making snoring sounds. And me now sleep. Not your fault. Knock Knock gives you a pitying look as he tucks his hand away. Knock Knock help if can, but it you who not talk right. Longshanks and Halfshanks thinks goblins half-headed, no brain. But you are the half-heads who drink too many words and vomit them out. Don't tell Halfshank Lindsay. Heh! Where are the other goblins who speak... Are there other goblins who speak common better than you? Other goblins? Knock Knock glares at you, then raises his nose, then pinches it as if smelling something foul. Other tribes, they put on big show. Add extra words, waste everyone's time. He removes his fingers from his nose and shakes his head, then gives a sinister grin, as if about to tell a ghost story. I still say you all mangle your speech. You're worse than most of your kin. Legends say other goblins steal words from Knock Knock tribe. He glances around quickly, then leans in with a whisper. Not true. They speak more words, but it's because they're all cursed to do so. He stands proudly, his eyes closed as if at attention. In Stolen Lands, goblins speak correct. As if trying to prove his point, Knock Knock remains silent, his eyes closed. After a moment, one of his ears perks up and he cranks an eyelid open slightly to see if you're still there, and shuts it. Do you have some problem with Lindsay? Knock Knock wrinkles his nose. The visual is horrific. Lindsay smells gross, like spring flowers, has tiny ears, never flies teeth, combs hair all till shiny, washes herself in clothes. He shudders. Write in book all time. What's wrong with writing? What wrong with writing? Knock Knock stares at you as if a frog just hopped out of your mouth. All goblins know why. It steals think thoughts, takes them away. He shudders again. Lindsay do it all the time, but somehow she still have think thoughts. Why does she have so many? So no wedding then? What? No! Knock Knock not want life. He makes a gagging sound. Not her. Gross. Getting sick. You step back. He genuinely looks like he's about to vomit. Wait, no. Swallowed it back. Oh, good. Knock Knock lips his lips. I want that to happen. I want them to get together. That will be hilarious. I'll tell her you said that. Knock Knock's eyes widens. Seems genuinely terrified. Not tell her that. No, she read in book. Curse Knock Knock. Oh, is that all? Knock Knock shakes his head violently and makes a vomiting sound. Other half-shanks, they just squealing blood bags waiting to pop. But Lindsay like Chatterfly. Knock Knock eyes rolls eyes. Lindsay, 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 right, right, right. He folds his arms, then huffs under his breath. She sings bad, too. Right, you don't like Lindsay. Enough about her. Yes, no more Lindsay. Ever. What's wrong with writing? Same thing. If goblins don't write, how do you remember things? Knock Knock stares at you for several moments. Then a few more. Finally, he leans in and whispers. Why you stare at me? Do I have a bug on my face? I've heard goblins sing. It's infamous. Knock Knock frowns. What? Like, Knock Knock kick fast? Knock Knock bite deep? Knock Knock stab you while you sleep? There's a long, uncomfortable silence as Knock Knock stares at you, dragging his finger across his blade as if coaxing it to sleep. Knock Knock finally breaks the silence by shaking his head. No, songs make ears hurt, want to bury head in dirt. But that was a rhyme, and a song. A song is not what you thought. Again, gotta pick it because of lawful. If you're making light of me, I promise you'll be wearing the next hangman's noose. No, Knock Knock holds hands up, his eyes wide. Never mock hero. Knock Knock never mock you. Let's talk about something else. About something else? What? What will you do now? Knock Knock looks at you, then frowns as if sizing you up. Be a hero. Knock Knock teach you Knock Knock. He gives a grin and nearly splits his face. You see, yes. I should go. That seemed to, like, really drop us a bit. Okay. Let's see what is new in the kingdom. We got stuff for you. Dryad. Dog tag. The saddle horses thing again. Oh, we only have so much space? I thought we just kind of kept growing like in Divinity. Oh, we might have to reorganize that then. Monster sightings. The locals are terrified. Their lands have become a beacon for all varieties of monsters. There have been multiple owlbear and wyvern sightings in the area. I wonder if the +1 kingdom stat is because of my military 2 rank. I wonder if it's 1 for every 1 above 1. So if we were at like military rank 5, if that would be like a +4. Because that would make it worthwhile to upgrade. 75 chance, sure. Okay, what are we at? We got no BP. Okay, so I gotta figure out these day of the week things. But before we do that, I am gonna take a 2-minute break and grab some more water because I just ran out. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Thanks for waiting, guys. Okay, witch hunt. Guessing we might have to go back and visit her, but we're about this first. Okay. You know what they say, quick mare is in time everywhere. When the Baron was busy handling matters of state, yada yada yada. Near the shrine of Lamatsu on Moon Day, the first day of a week. Okay, so I think ranking up is a 2-week thing, right? It's been 2 weeks, yeah. Do we want to do that? Okay, well, first of all, let's just figure out this stupid thing. Serene. The Baron's citizens praise their Baron and fully support him. You see +1 to all barony checks. Unrest changed from stable to serene. Reason quest. Decisions while governing the country. Oh, this requires money. Okay, so is there no way to see what this is? Whoop. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go with this. Pathfinder, Kingmaker plus Moon Day. Yeah, I'm at the Shrine Quest, and it says I have to appear on a Monday, but there is no telling what day it is. To make matters worse, that they're not using the 2019 calendar, so there's no telling what day you really are. It says the current date is 23 Groven 4 4711. I just want to know what is the next date for Monday. P.S. With all the extra useless info they have, you would think the current day would be a part of that. But no, it's not. The Roman number in brackets. The 24, 25, and 26 are both 4. I played the game 2 times and never encountered a quest like this. What quest is it exactly? Look at this link. Problem is, there's no way to see which day that is. I suggest you save your game, go to your capital, and skip days until you get to your weekly BP. That's the first day of the week. It can't be it. Days are very... Okay, so we want to... Also over the hourglass, pause UI while in a map. This thing? Okay, so that's Wednesday, I'm guessing? Let's go to... I don't know where we need to go. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Opportunity. Cheap publicity. A group of bards has offered to praise the ruler for a modest fee. Their songs will spread the news in remote villages of Stagolord's death and shift in power. The songs in praise of the new baron will keep the peasants loyal. Lindsay has a suggestion. Bard is worried about one of your friends. Hello, Your Grace. Feels strange. It's amazing I can just go and have a chat with an actual baron. I wanted to talk about Ikan. I'm worried about him lately. Although worried might be too strong of a word. He is way too gloomy, even more so than usual, if that's possible. Life without a family must be hard for him. But he's not completely alone. He has us. I know we can't replace what he's lost, but we must remind him that we are here and he can talk to us. What are you getting at? What I'm getting at is that we should hold a merry reveille and use the opportunity to talk to him, heart to heart. If we just invite him for a drink, he'll no doubt refuse. So we must organize everything in secret. We'll gather guests, prepare food and drink, bring Ikan, and have so much fun. I'll even bring my lute. What do you say? I don't think he's gonna like it. Helping Ikan is our comradely duty, and if we need to throw a feast to do that, then that's what we're going to do. I'm not sure I put it like that, but I'm glad you agreed. I've talked to Elena the innkeeper, and she's happy to help us. Although between us, I'm not sure what made her so enthusiastic. Anyway, you should talk to her, and I should go and think what I'm going to play. And one more thing, don't be late. I fear if we don't put Ikan out of his mood now, it'll be too late. Were you on a time limit for this too? Like Friday or something?
The path is clear.
Feast of Feasts. Ikan's gloomy face is an awful sight. It's time to act. We need to prepare a surprise for him. Namely, gather his friends, bring food and wine, and have a feast. Who should we ask to prepare food and drinks, if not Elena? Her inn is famous for its cooking throughout the capital. Let's see what she has to offer. This is going to be such a bad idea. But hell, if he doesn't like it, feast is still fun. This is going to cost me how much now? As you approach, the red-headed innkeeper curtsies awkwardly. Your Grace! You must have come to talk about the feast for Ikandeo. You agreed with Lindsay's proposal to throw a party to make Ikan feel better. I'd be happy to. I'll provide food and drinks. Everything will be first class. Who will serve at the feast? With your permission, Your Grace, for such an honor with esteemed guests, I'd like to do it myself, Your Grace. Elena smiles awkwardly, turning an even brighter red. How much will this idea cost me? Don't mention it, Your Grace. It's an honor for me. Everything is on the house. What? I commend your enthusiasm. Why would you? Oh, Your Grace. Isn't it so? It'd be my pleasure. I hope everyone likes it, including Ikundeu. Then we need to only agree on the place. I guess there's no two ways about it. We'll have to have it right here in this room. We can decorate it, of course. Forgive me, Navati. Forgive me, but if we're thinking about the same Ikondeo, you will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods, if Madam Innkeeper is up for a challenge. Makes sense? Elena is speechless, either due to astonishment or indignation. Both. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name's Natavi. I'm passing through the city. Ikun and I know each other from long ago. Since back when he guarded caravans. We traveled together for a long time. Pursing her lips, the innkeeper studies Navanti carefully. I mean, we already know the answer, but why would Ikun want to feast in the woods? He's a born ranger. He always feels calmer under an open sky. I know him well. Can you think of a suitable place? How about the Royal Hunting Grounds? I've seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cozy nook, and there's water nearby. What do you say, Elena? The innkeeper sizes the woman opposite of her. I might not know Ikondeo as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods. Or on a mountain, or in a swamp for that matter. Wonderful. In that case, I'll gladly meet both of you at the agreed-upon place. My, I've seen a lot since as a keeper here, but when one just invites herself like that, the innkeeper clicks her tongue. Oh, what got into me? Grumbling. It's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing Ikondeo with you to the agreed place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Thanks to Navati, Ikon's old friend, Elena, the trap has been set. We need to lure the guests in Ikon into it. The party will take place in the hunting grounds in Kami Lands. But by the way, who should I invite to the party?
I'll go ahead.
What you got? Oh, there's Amari.
Let us be careful.
So do we actually need to, like, invite people, or do we just show up with those that we are inviting? Let's save it, I guess. Did we just not bring Lindsay? Let's see what happens. You know where we're supposed to be going?
Let us bide our time. The path is clear. Tread lightly.
thinking over here. Or not.
Let's head out.
Acid law. Ooh. I really want to look at you, but we're not actually going to be using you, so... No point in, like, leveling you up and all that stuff. I like how it's named Dog. Not even Wolf, it's just Dog. There you are. Econ, old friend. Speak of the devil. Econ's face freezes in surprise. He stares at Navanti and Elena silently for a few moments, completely still. Finally, Econ turns a quizzical look to you. Silently pat Econ on the back. Grabbing Econ's arm, Elena leads him to the tables with food. Please, come here, Econ O'Dale. You don't mind if I call you Econ. Not gonna lie, part of me feels bad that Lindsay isn't a part of this. Navanti fixes her hair, and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple with a long stare, Navanti says quietly to you, Please come to me when everyone is busy eating and drinking. I would like to talk to you. An old friend of Econ, who you met at Elena's tavern. $10? Holy shit, do they ever know how to have a party? The party is in full swing, and of course, the Baron can't wait to talk to the hero of the hour. He needs to seize the moment and talk to Econ. Navanti asks you to come to her to discuss something. I promise to play something special for such an occasion. I only need a signal to know when I can begin. Oh, Lindsay did show up. Your Grace. Smiling, Navanti nods politely. I'd like to know you better. I'm at your service. Where are you from? I grew up in Nantabuyu, far from here, but never liked that city. I left it years ago, and I haven't been back since. I remember leaving it vividly. Little towers covered with bright mosaics dot the horizon, while I lay hidden in the bushels of sugar cane on a rumbling cart, drawn by a lame old donkey. Navanti laughs. How did you meet Econ? We guarded a caravan together. At first I couldn't stand Econ. I took his silence for arrogance. But then a sandstorm forced us to spend a week in a tiny village. We drank everything the only inn had to offer, and we got to know each other better. Didn't you say before that he doesn't like taverns? Ugh, caravans, what? Navanti grins, staring off in the distance. He behaved somewhat differently when he was young. A curious story. And old as the world. Econ never mentioned you. You don't say. Ha ha ha! It can't be. Navanti looks at you with a smirk. And he is usually so talkative. Keeps talking about himself, his past, his dreams, and his plans. A couple jokes here and there. A curious tattoo. A stinging wasp. Does it mean anything? Your Grace is very observant. Navanti runs her fingers over the image. This tattoo is a tribute to tradition. It symbolizes the transition from unconscious dogmatic conformity to mindfulness and self-awareness. Hey, perception! How did we pass that? Stinging wasp is a symbol of Calorista. Evander keeps smiling as if nothing. Just so. Know your desires, and you'll know yourself. Let's change the subject. Agreed. I admit, we got acquainted very suddenly. Ha 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 ha! That's right. When we met for the first time, I had to speak to him. Interruptions be damned. What was I supposed to do? I haven't seen Econ for such a long time, and I was so surprised to hear about him. So, what did you want to talk about? I wanted to ask a favor. You see, Elena the innkeeper treats me coldly, and I have no reason why. And I have no reason why. No idea why. Yesterday, for instance, she argued with me before changing the sheets in my room, and today she refuses to pour me a glass of wine. So I was thinking, she wouldn't refuse if the Baron himself asks for a bottle of wine. And why do you need a bottle of wine? Avanti's laughter is soft and musical. What a strange question. Really, why would I need a bottle of wine at a party? Fine, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, me. Still, why do you need a bottle of wine? Really? The woman's mysterious smile is baffling. Smile irresponsibly. Evanti asked for you to come to her to discuss something. Evanti asked you to find a bottle of wine. She improved it difficult at a feast. Lindsay runs her fingers over the string intently. Hmm? Isn't it hard to play and talk at the same time? Ha! It's a matter of practice. Thank you for the wonderful idea, Lindsay. Lindsay faces brightens. I'm glad you liked it. I hope the others are happy too. Especially Econ. Lindsay, I think now is the perfect time for one of your performances. Are you sure? Have you had time to talk to everyone? Oh, I guess that's going to end it? Come to think of it, no. Give me a little more time. What can I do for you, Your Grace? Thank you for organizing such a wonderful party for Econ. My pleasure, Your Grace. I'm happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Econ Deo is a pleasure. The innkeeper giggles, covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Econ pretends not to hear. Elena, could you give me a bottle of wine? Don't bother with a bottle, Your Grace. I'll pour it for you. Just bring a glass. Wow! Wow, there's some dickish responses. I need a bottle for Navanti. She's our guest. You can't refuse her food and drink. The innkeeper raises an eyebrow. I have no idea why your grace invited this harpy. Of course you know better, but still. Is she jealous? That's what's going on? Cheap wine. Well, I'm gonna go check in on some of the others. Navanti greets you with a charming smile. Pass the bottle to Navanti. Here, I hope you like this. Casting a warm glance your way, Avanti nods gratefully. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind... Oh my god, did we just start a drunken brawl? Elena, could you please find a wine opener for me? Would you please wait? So, my friend, I'll just steal you for a moment. Hey, where are you going? Lindsay looks at you, surprised, trying to keep the rhythm. Where are you going? If you leave now, the whole plan goes to pieces. Clear as day. I just wanted a break from the noise.
I'll go ahead.
To your health, me. By the way, if you're looking for where to go after the feast, I know a place with a very peculiar menu. You only live once. I'm a little scared by that. Such a wonderful idea, me. Come now, why didn't you tell us about it sooner? I'd have baked a pie. Quietly hums a merry song. Join me. The food is good. You're not eating at all. That is ill-advised. If you find nothing left for you, don't say I didn't warn you. Thank you for the invitation, me. Your Grace. What happens if the servant gets sick? Dying of boredom. Oblivion and death. Unconsciousness and alcoholic lethargy. Is it not all the same? A great celebration. It's nice to see smiling faces all around, and to forget our troubles for a while. Whoop, too far. Surprised the dog didn't go with him. That was weird. They doubled up? Oh, it's both of them are there. My favorite pastime at parties is to stand silently in the darkest corner and watch friends and strangers dancing and having fun. It's Kaleki. Yeah. Kenara. Why celebrate in this backwater when we have the whole castle in our disposal? Well, I guess play a song. I don't think he's going to come back. I'm sure. Begin! Ahem. Your attention. Yeah, I don't think he's back. My friends, let's raise our glasses. Let's celebrate our adventures, and that we have others to share them with. Also, let's thank Elena for a generous feast. The evening was wonderful. Elena bows, turning red. And now, I'd like to play something special for you. I haven't composed anything for a while, but this is a special occasion. Striking a theatrical pose, Lindsay begins to play. Oh. Ikan quietly takes a place next to you. Music starts flowing. Lindsay's performance isn't perfect, but it's deep and emotional. One cadence follows another, and music echoes among the trees. Suddenly, you notice that Ikan is standing much closer than you thought. You realize he's slowly moving closer to you, fidgeting from foot to foot, trying to not look at anyone. I'm glad you like it, dude, but I don't go that way. At the same time, Elena is trying to lean closer and closer to Ikan, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing you look, she gives you a sharp look. Try to shove Ikan closer to Elena. Ikan, my friend, could you crowd me so? Turning red as a beet, Ikan whispers an apology and moves towards Elena. She grabs Ikan by the arm, looking at you gratefully. Finally, Lindsay strikes the final chord and the sound fades. Pleased with her performance, Lindsay receives well-deserved applause. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to end it. something? The ranger greets you with a curt nod. Your Grace must want to talk to Ikun. I'll go make sure everyone has enough to drink. Looking at Elena's back, Ikun turns towards you, fixing one of his belt bags. Cunning plan, to bring a hunter to a feast, call him to hunt. Yeah, I want to give Lindsay the credit, but it feels better to give it to everyone. It was a team effort. Lindsay, Elena, Navanti. And you, according to Elena. You kind of silent for a while. Thank you. I hope we didn't do more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? Ikon nods. It's good to be among friends and trees. And even better, not holding a bow. How are you? Life is life. It goes on, whether we wish it or not. It's diplomatic to remain silent. Remain silent. Failed diplomacy check. He tucks at the buttons of his jacket and lowers his head. Tired of fighting? Ready to lie down and give it up? Ikun's face is still. You will not put me out. No point trying. Why didn't you ever tell me about Navanti? Ikun shrugs. Why? How did you meet Navanti? Guarded caravans. She talked a lot. I thought, she must be in love with her own voice. Ikun winces. But, over time, we managed many roads together. We walked many roads together. I learned she had a steady eye and a strong hand. Why did you stop talking? The ranger rubs the back of his head and smirks. Amanda said, a caravan is here. You'll go to the caravan again. Navanti is a bad influence. And then Navanti started coming less and less. Were you close? We are friends, and friends leave, but stay anyway. I see. Ikun nods. I say Elena is trying very hard to please you. She is the lady of the house. This is her responsibility. I think this is more than a sense of obligation. I thought about it. Time will tell. Does it not ruin your fun? A faint smile spreads on Ikun's face. There is very much of her, all at once. However, she is a good woman. Let's talk about something else. Uh-huh. Drink with me? Ikun looks uncertain at the offered glass. Don't force yourself if you don't like it. Ikun resolutely shakes his head. No, no thank you. I'm going to get something to eat. Looks at you, tilted head to the side. Sniffs your hand. The wolf who was standing nearby before wags his tail and approaches Ikun. Ah, just look at that, Ikun. He seems so loyal. You have to give him a name. You do. You've been together for so long. You've been through so much together. Navanti shakes her head. The heart wants what it wants. Why would one fake affection when there is none? I think he deserves a name. Looking at the dog and blinking for a moment, Ikun smiles lightly. His name is Okobu. Okebu? Elena looks at Ikun and seems to forget about the whole world for a moment. That's better. A wonderful, imposing name. Well chosen. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired and we still have to get to the city. Maybe it's time we pack up? Oh, and we just traveled back. Oh, and we've got stuff. The bard is worried about one of your friends. Success! The visitor has met with the Baron. An amazing discovery. Some foreign treasure hunters found an amazing artifact at a dig site. It would be nice to obtain it, but how? 61% chance. Well, it looks like we lucked out, because that happened on the Friday, and it's now Saturday. Let's save it. And we'll wait a day so that it's Sunday. Damn it. Trying to do this Monday thing. Unfazed by the awkward silence, Vulcan searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go. A little something from old Vulcan. Quirky old alchemist who lives at Vulcan's trading post. You met him during your first memorable visit to the trading post. Asa Barrack ring. If you ever need something in particular, let me know. If you're not sure, I'll go home and think about something myself. My bones ache. Would like to craft you something specific. Let's go with another item. When this ring bearer attacks with bombs, they deal an additional 1d6 damage. Wouldn't be bad for Jubilist.
The path is clear.
Okay. Venture! And oh, I gotta like redo everybody. Okay, now where is this thing? Oh, it's way down there. Ooh. We might not have had to skip a day. I thought it was only going to be like 3 or 4 hours away, like the hunting grounds. So still Saturday.
I'll go ahead.
Adventure. New map.
The path is clear.
Oh. This guy's gonna turn into a monster. A group of travelers carry bags, satchels, and sacks full of all manner of goods and chattels are shuffling their feet on the road in front of you. Two tougher-looking men are helping one of their companions stand. A pale youth who is shivering, his face covered in sweat. As you approach, the men turn towards you and glare at you. Your Grace? Who are you? The man throws a glance at his small group. Name's Ukred. These here are my companions. They come from the village of Leverk, and we're traveling to Galt in search of protection. Judging by your bags, you're not just traveling. You're on the run. You see a change in Urek's eyes, and he gives you a cold, even wicked look. And if it were so, Your Grace, it's more a risk to stay in the barony than to go out into the wilds. 3 folks torn to pieces in our village, and even more were slain by the beasts that came out. Galt, it has to be safer, they say, and I say we go see for ourselves. This young fellow, what's wrong with him? Oh, Verdun, you mean? He must have eaten something. He was fine, see? Then he felt sick, fever and all. And in the morning he began to cough blood. Estrella willing, he will make it to the border, and we'll find him a healer there. Failed a lore nature check. Verdun muffles a deep cough and wipes blood from his lips with an unsteady hand. Do I really need a nature check for this? The guy has the disease. Parasite, whatever. Tristan shakes his head slowly. This is not food poisoning. The symptoms clearly indicate. I am sorry. I am so sorry. There is nothing you can do for Vernon. His signs are like all the others afflicted. Any moment, a monster might tear his way out of him. Keep your distance. Oh. Rolled a natural 20. Urk pales and looks at the others. Listen up! His voice is hoarse. All back! Back behind the Baron! Just a feet. Oh. Vernon! It's just a fever. I am not Dane.
Taste my fury.
Serves you right.
Let us strike as one!
This is going to hurt.
You deserved it.
Hey!
Do not falter! Hurrah!
Tear them apart!
46! God damn!
A solid plan.
Burn.
Cursed lands, cursed barony. Great gods, what did we do to deserve this? If we didn't get hit, we would have been fine. It's so annoying. Urik's hands are shaking, and as he turns to face you, his voice rises to a shout. Cursed lands! Cursed Baron! It's all your fault! Verdun died because of you! We're all gonna die because of you! Typical. I don't want to go to the bottom of things, though. I don't want to get to the bottom of things, though. I know exactly who is to blame. Gotta get that lawful. That's the complete opposite of lawful. Nah, we'll go with this. Because, I mean, lawful neutral is technically what we started as. I protect this realm for you. I fight monsters, and all I hear in return is cursing and the mewing of cowards. You ungrateful, narrow-minded fools! Bravroy, loyal traitor, I hope you die in a ditch, Baron! I will not be able to protect you if you leave for Galt. Turn back, and inside the capital you will find protection from the beasts. You will at least save those. You will at least save those who can still be saved. Kind of think that should have been a higher check after what I just said. The wrath on Urkut's face gives way to disbelief. That's so. You want to sweep us away from our neighbor's sight? He wipes away tears. 'Tis all the same, no matter where we breathe our last. Be it away from home in a foreign land or out on the city streets. Let us die in peace. You hear that, lads? We turn back. You want to sweep us away from our neighbor's sight? Not quite sure I know what you mean by that.
Tread
You should take a look.
Ooh. Piece of candy.
I feel tired.
I don't... I think we're okay. I didn't see what day it was. I think it's Sunday right now.
Don't you want your name to be glorified through the ages? Without a bard to trumpet your feats, that simply wouldn't happen. But just imagine, noble Valerie, daring protector of the stolen lands.
What is that? The title of a poem? Sounds more like an epitaph. I'm starting to think you're not even going to let me rest in peace.
Took 2 hours to hunt. Wow. Might technically be Monday. The small shrine to the Mother of Monsters is hidden in a rocky massif near the Kami Lands border. On a small rocky platform lies a blood-sanctified altar to Lamatsu, which cultists use to carry out their heinous rituals. The figure of a pregnant woman with feathered wings and the head of a jackal looms over the altar, an image of Lamatsu herself, looking over her children and protecting them. The secluded place sits in a shallow gully. A low, overgrown hill helps to obscure it, and a narrow passage behind the statue leads into the rocky massif itself. It's Monday, barely! 3 hours into it. And this looks like it's going to be short. But I am going to call it there, guys. I am a bit tired, and I do want to watch the hockey game. Or at least I'll probably watch some of it. I don't know if I'm going to watch all of it. But that is the start of a new quest. And then I don't know what's going to happen after that. Right now, the current plan is to do it, and then upgrade the kingdom. And I'm sure at some point during that time we'll get a new quest to track down the next part. So, yeah. Thank you so much for playing with me, guys. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time.